You know, you cannot talk about Mwalimu without including the word antivirus. Sure. You have greater plans for this constituency, not just the word. Am I working in the bursary office?
You are not working in the bursary office.
So
neither are you in the bursary committee.
So, what powers do I have to even come with bursaries from that office? ODM is a big party. That is the biggest party. My friend. Listen. And anybody who is taking ODM reloaded for granted, we should be ready for a rude shock.
This is Embakasi TV.
Welcome to Embakasi TV. Banja show. Mambo vulai, mambo smart, mambo moto. We are back on air. Hapa leo mgeni wetu tuko naye hapa anaitwa Mwalimu Olango. Mwalimu, welcome to the show.
Welcome, my brother.
Tell our viewers, wewe ni nani? Ndio maana tumekutafuta.
You know, you cannot talk about Mwalimu without including the word antivirus. Sure.
That's why endelea sasa. Waambie ni nani?
Olango is an academician, a teacher by profession, teaching chemistry and biology. He's also a politician. And I'm very happy you guys have come here at the right time. You see, it wants to rain. Those are blessings. It's always good to come to people like us when you come here. Even the oracles are happy. Yes, so the other thing, Olango is also a former candidate in Kayole South Ward. A candidate that was denied a ticket. Who won?
Denied the ticket?
Yes. Who won the ODM primaries and was denied a ticket? Everybody knows. So, and Olango is also an entrepreneur, running some few businesses here and there. Olango is also a councillor, does a lot of counseling, and is also a facilitator, doing a lot with the teachers profession, doing a lot of facilitation. So in a nutshell, I think that is Olango.
That is Olango.
Yes.
Mumesikia huyo ndio Olango. Antivirus.
Yes, now you are on point.
Let's go to politics direct. Umekuwa candidate wa Kayole South Ward seat, MCA seat, not once.
I've been there once.
Umesimama mara moja.
Mara moja.
Lakini jina yako imekuwa ikibobea pande ya Kayole South kwa muda. Kwa muda. Hii elections zilizopita, primaries, we talk about primaries because Kayole South has been a stronghold of ODM and because tunajua mtu yote anapewa ticket. It's as good as done.
Yeah.
What lessons have you learned?
One, I don't know whether there are lessons that I've learned because when I was getting into politics, I knew that things like that were to happen.
Yeah.
Yes, as you say, in Kayole South, anybody that has got the ODM certificate normally emerges the winner. We have seen in the past, there are some other candidates that have never won primaries and they're given the certificates and they win. Yeah. Because our people here, they focus on the party. Yes. So I don't think there is anything new I've learned. Yeah, the lessons that are there are the same lessons that have always been there. So there is nothing that is really new. Yeah, so that is why even after politics, when other politicians after election, they're always grounded. Yeah. They don't want to talk to anybody. But I think Olango was back in class the following day teaching. It was normal.
It was normal.
Yes. Yeah.
So nimesikia ukisema you won na ticket ukupewa.
Yes.
What happens hapa katikati kama you are the winner and mahali pa kuchukua certificate ni mwingine anapewa? What transpires hapa katikati?
What happens everywhere. Yes. It is not a strange thing here.
Yeah.
Yes, and that one you know in politics. And it's not only in ODM, so we cannot castigate ODM. Yeah. It is in any other party. Yeah, normally at times we have the party hierarchy. We also have what do we call them? Those cartels. The cartels within the party who will always go for the highest bidder. Yeah. Yes, there are those people who do not even do a lot of campaign. but the only way to give what? Some money to those cartels,
to buy
and
the
then
tickets.
yes, then they are given those tickets. And you see, like the one that we had last time was even the worst, because we had that's the Kim's kit, which everybody thought was the best thing.
Best, yeah.
That one became to be a monster around. Yeah, and I don't think there is any of ODM supporter and ODM candidate in future that would really want to be involved in primaries that already have got those kind of schemes kit, or the primaries that the winners already been declared.
With predetermined winners. Now, moving on. We were expecting ODM elections, grassroots election, until very recently. But I think it has fizzled out. While we were preparing for the election, I saw you are leading one camp. Maybe it's called Reloaded or something like that.
Yes.
Are you expecting the election to come again, or the goose has already been cooked?
No, elections are going to be there. Elections will be there automatically. Yeah, however long it will take, the elections are going to be there. Because remember, this is a party that must be branded. Yes, remember ODM has got only one seat in the entire Embakasi. Out of the 6 possible seats, we have only one. 5 wards, only one seat, an MP, not an ODM. And we don't want to have that kind of mistake again. And that is why we came up with ODM Reloaded, to reload the party within the constituency. Because we realize that the party is not vibrant because of the kind of leaders that we have. We have leaders that are very selfish, leaders that are self-centered, leaders that do not think about tomorrow. So we have to come up as the real ODM supporters and give a direction that is the way to go. And I can say that we have strong members of the ODM Reloaded. We have some of our officials, such as was also a former candidate, Dan Kolwach, who is our chairman. We have G. Motana, who was also an aspirant here as our secretary. We have Leo, the coordinator. We have the likes of Chingo Chino. We have the likes of Coletta, Madam Coletta. We have Muntisia here. We have Jacoim, we have Mbare. You can see, I cannot even, I cannot even complete that list. These are very strong men and women that you cannot take for granted. And anybody who is taking ODM Reloaded for granted, we should be ready for a rude shock.
Yeah, moving forward.
Yes.
I heard just recently, one of those ministers who were elected as, who was chosen as a minister very recently from ODM, saying that in 2027, ODM will support the candidature of Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Do you think going forth, ODM will still be as strong as it is with such sentiments?
What do you mean? What do you mean by such sentiments?
ODM
is a big party. That is the biggest party. My friend. Listen. ODM is the biggest party in Central and in East Africa.
Yeah.
I don't think there is a bigger party than ODM. And such like sentiments can only fortify the party to be stronger. Yes, and if anything, you know, that is not, you cannot talk of that as a party position. If now anybody talk about Mzalendo, yes, do you now take that, maybe if somebody talks something negatively about Mzalendo or positively take about Mzalendo. Now, and it is a person that you are very sure that there is normally the way the party works. Now, do you want to say that that sentiment can make the party to be weaker?
The sentiments were not said by any Tom, Dick or Harry. A very senior person in the party.
Yes.
Yeah, a very senior person stating that the party will support William Samoei Ruto. That means that ODM will form a coalition with UDA. That's where I was going. How do you see the party going when it's forming a coalition with UDA?
Where did His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto come from? It's ODM.
Initially.
So he's the one coming back to the ODM. If at all we are going to have any kind of an alliance, then he's the one coming back home. You know, when a child comes back home, you don't deny the child a chance to come back home.
So you are purporting that Ruto
we welcome all of them.
Is bringing UDA into ODM.
We welcome all of them back home.
Now that let's move. Now that Baba hopefully is going to take the African Union chairmanship seat.
Yes.
Hopefully he's going to take it. And he's left the leadership of the party under Anyang' Nyong. And maybe we'll have new leadership since the chairman, the two deputies have been assimilated into the government. We have now Gladys Wanga, you have people like Simba Arati, and there are so many people in election have been relying on the name of Raila Amolo Odinga to ride on his wave, to ride and win seats. What do you expect in the coming election if Baba goes to AU?
If Baba goes to AU, I believe, you know, when Baba goes to AU is not very far, just in Addis Ababa. It's not very far from here. And who does not know that Baba has got interest in ODM? So by him going to AU as a chairperson, do you think it's going to affect anything in the party?
But remember, he won't be as active as he's been. Many people were in ODM because Baba was on the ballot. So we were talking about the suits. Now Baba is not there. Don't you see there will be some changes?
I don't think so. Like right now, Obama was the president of US, is it?
Yeah.
And Obama had retired from politics.
Yes.
Though not very much active in politics today, is it? But remember, when you support the Democrats, you are very sure that is where the allegiance of Obama is it? It's the same way when you're supporting ODM, you know that is where the allegiance of Baba is. So I don't think it's going to change anything much. In fact, it's going to make it stronger. If you can even see the sitting president wants to come to ODM. What does that one tell you?
You are watching Embakasi TV, Banja show. Tukiwa hapa na anaitwa Mwalimu Olango. The antivirus mwenyewe akituchambulia maneno. We'll be back. Welcome back to Banja show on Embakasi TV. Vile tunakuambia kila wakati hapa mambo vulai. If you want to watch our episodes, enda pale YouTube Embakasi TV, utapata episodes zetu. Please view, share, ongea kuhusu Embakasi TV as we grow the community. This is the voice of the community. Welcome back. Welcome bwana Mwalimu.
Yes.
We were talking about politics.
Yeah.
Leo tunaongelea kuhusu siasa. Let's go to politics of Embakasi Central. You've said that in Embakasi Central, you as a member of ODM, you feel saddened kuona kwamba ODM, a very big party, has only one seat ya MCA.
Yes.
Na maybe there are plans zile kwa akili yako unaona, if we do A, we do B, we do C, at least we can get an extra seat in this constituency. Maybe the MP seat or another seat from another ward. What can you tell us about that?
You know, with good plans, and I want to appreciate you for that question. With good plans, ODM being the mother of all parties around here, we are very sure we can win very many seats here. We can win not less than 3 wards in this constituency. We know very well that there are wards that are very much winnable, apart from just Kayole South. It's only that the kind of leadership that we have here have always put people to think that it is only Kayole South that can be won by ODM, which is not true. If you look at the population of the ODM supporters, there are so many. Even the MP, the current sitting MP, if it was not supported by the ODM supporters, it would not have been the seat. Remember, we also had Mwangi. Last time we had the Azimio coalition, whereby there was zoning.
There was zoning, yeah.
Zoning here, which partly affected the outcome. But then if you look at the way things have been done in the past, it's almost the same thing. Now, we had our candidate, who was Samuel Mwangi.
Yeah.
Now, Samuel Mwangi surprisingly, never got so many support from the ODM supporters.
Yeah.
Why? Some people decided to be playing around with him. Daytime they're with him, at night they're with other people. And then I think he never got that kind of support that he needed to get even from the ODM leadership. Yes, that is why he could not really trigger a serious challenge to the current MP.
Because if you...
And if we put our house in order, and that is why we started the ODM Reloaded, such that we start with recruitment, and we are very sure if this proceeds to the end, as you know very well that ODM currently is very much vibrant. Remember this, the ODM Reloaded, I think it brought problems in Uda. Yes, where one of the leaders of ODM leaders was prevailed upon, at least to come up with some other activities to derail the process of registration. Yeah, and they think that we don't know. We know that very well. Yeah, so because the UDA hierarchy in the constituency were not very much comfortable with the speed with which the ODM Reloaded was pushing the agenda of the party.
But now you know ODM and UDA are now in bed, so you are not competing now. You are siblings. We can say that as of now, you are siblings, although not officially. Mm-hmm. You are siblings. Let's go to the leaders. What's your relationship with the leaders in Embakasi Central, maybe elected leaders, since you are also a leader by virtue of having run for an MCA seat in the nomination, still being vibrant on the ground. What's your relationship maybe with the MP, the elected MCAs? Do you work with them?
Before I answer that question, I want to correct something here. I don't think ODM is in bed with UDA.
Yeah.
Those are just perception of some few individuals who think that when some few people are appointed by the UDA, of which ODM just became very much generous to at least allow their people to help them run the government, and then now they think that ODM is already in bed with UDA. That is not true. ODM is in opposition. If you read things very well, ODM is not in government. If ODM was in government, then it could have been declared very well. We would not be having 3 seats. ODM, a big party, can only have 3 seats in government, really. So that is a misconception. Secondly, individually, I don't have any problem with any leader. Unless they have. Of course, I know they have. I don't have any problem with any leader because leadership, one, comes from God. Secondly, it is the electorates that decide who to lead them. It is not me. So I cannot have any problem with anybody that has been elected as a leader. But some of them, when they walk around, they think that Olango is against them, Olango is planning for them some other things, which is not very true. So I can say, and some of them have joined in a kind of relationship. They are in unholy marriage. Some of them, they are in some holy marriages to try to scatter and scuttle my plans for this constituency. Yeah, I have greater plans for this constituency, not just the ward.
Not just the ward.
For this constituency, and I know it will come to pass.
If I may ask, I know you are a director in Brown Hill School, and during the bursary issuance, Brown Hill School was mentioned somewhere.
Yes.
And some of the bursaries that had been awarded to your school were cancelled. Was it political or what brought this?
Let me tell you, there is no single bursary that was cancelled.
Yeah.
That was just for public viewership.
Yeah.
Those are just some people who are out to malign my name. I think there must have been some kind of unscrupulous deals. And they thought that by mentioning Olango's name, that we issue bursaries to go students. Then they think that they are going to achieve. One, Mr. Mzalendo, let me ask you, am I working in the bursary office?
You are not working in the bursary office.
So
neither are you in the bursary committee.
So, what powers do I have to even come with bursaries from that office? Do I have even powers? Let's be sincere. Secondly, the students of this school, do you want to tell me that they don't have a right to get bursaries?
They have a right.
That if their parents apply the normal way, just like any other parent apply for bursary, then that is a mistake, because the bursaries are coming to somebody that participated in a general election whom they think is a thorn in their flesh. They said very well that the students that were issued with bursary were good students. The good thing, they came here.
They came to this
to do their investigation.
Yeah.
All of the students were found here.
Yeah.
All. Only one. And that one that they never found was a student that was here last year. How the parent applied for bursary, that is none of my business.
Yeah.
The parent applied for bursary because the students are out balance here. You know,
yeah.
I believe everybody knows in Embakasi that at times we allow our learners here to proceed with their education even without paying school fee. Some of them give promises that, okay, just allow my son, allow my daughter to be there, and then after school, maybe we shall look for something at least to give, such that we take what? Yeah. So that is exactly.
They can pursue that line.
Yes.
Bring the
so if somebody is coming up with the politics simply because they are in some kind of unholy marriage with my competitor in Embakasi, in a.k.a. South, that is very wrong, and I can say that the MP did a very wrong thing to claim that we have ghost students here. That was an abuse to his constituents.
You are watching Embakasi TV. Tuko hapa na anaitwa antivirus. Antivirus.
Yes.
In 2 minutes. Tell our viewers something.
Yeah, but I think I've told you so many things, surely. Okay. Anyway, one, I have to say that leaders have got responsibility to serve their people. And you need to serve people regardless of the tribe. Serve people once you are in the office, regardless of whom they supported. Serve people once you are in the office, regardless of where they come from. Serve people regardless of their education background, their ethnic groups, their social capital, or whatever it is. Serve people diligently once you are a leader, knowing very well that that office where you are sitting or you have sat in, tomorrow somebody is coming there. You are not the first one, neither are you going to be the last one there. So you cannot be the alpha and omega in an elective seat. So that is one thing that I want our leaders to know. Then, the youth, you have been taken for granted for quite some time. And I think the Gen Z whom you are part of showed you something. Please, use your powers well. Use your votes well. This idea of some people just disappearing, instead of working for the people, they don't work. Some of them wait until last minute just to come and buy your votes. Don't sell your birthright. Don't sell your future. And we are in a very, I can say, in a state of turmoil in this country. If you look at the economic status of our country, it is one thing. And then I can tell our people that whatever we are faced with currently, the economic situation that we are faced with currently, it is not about your tribe. It is not about whom you supported. It is about you as an individual. As we are moving to 2027, let us think wise. Let us think with our mind. Let us not just think with our heart. Let's think with our mind. And let us put this everything in the perspective that they are required. And I can also tell women, you are not weaklings. You are strong. There are so many things that you can do. Go to the offices. You have the right. Go to these offices of the elected MCAs. Go to the offices of the elected MPs. the elected governors, senators. You have a right to demand for anything there. So don't take yourself to be a weaker person. Don't take it like maybe it is a privilege somebody is giving you. It is your right to be served properly. And going forward, I'm very sure that if we work together and you know about your strength, then we are going to bring change not only in Embakasi but in the entire nation. Thank you very much.
You've been watching Embakasi TV. To subscribe, enda pale YouTube, finya Embakasi TV. You'll see our episode. Share, talk to friends as we grow as a community. Bye.